I guess I didn't really want to play like a vampire, so I kind of, every little vampire element I tried to relate to something human and then just play it like that. So yeah, I guess that was the majority of my preparation, was trying to not play a vampire. I don't know, just sort of, we look quite similar in the movie.
Okay. From the character?
Not a lot. not very much at all. Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing, no, I don't think so. Well, little bits and pieces, but I don't know, I can't really think of anything. I always liked the fact that, you know, he's always portrayed in the book as being this hero and coming to save the day all the time, but he has so much, he has such a low opinion of himself that he can't accept any congratulations about anything good he does. So I think it's really not like having a really sort of humble superhero. It's like, hey, you saved the day. It's like, no, I didn't. Like, I like that. I don't think that's really been done before. I quite like to be able to stop time every now and then. Stop and start time. I don't know if that's a superpower. That's like you know, something else. I'd like to be able to do that then. Like to I'd like not really. I don't really want too many superpowers, because once you get superpowers, then people will say like, hey, can you use your superpowers for this? It's like having money. As soon as you get loads of money, then everyone's like, hey, can I borrow some money? It's like, I don't want to give you any of my superpowers, alright? I don't know. I think just trying to look scary without actually doing anything, because you're never allowed to kill anyone or anything, and you have to hide the fact that you're a vampire all the time. So I guess that was pretty tough, just to look scary by doing nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. Probably James. No, I don't know. That's the only other character I'd have liked to have played. I think that would be fun. I think the first shot on the first day was me we were shooting the big fight scene at the end, and you know, I was supposed to do this. My first shot in the entire movie was coming in and lifting up Bella and being all heroic, and I ran into the shot and try and pick her up, and I almost ripped my hamstring just by lifting up Kristen, who's tiny. I don't know how it happened. It was very embarrassing though. I was running in to be a superhero for the first time, and then just I can't even lift her up, like, let alone do anything special. Mitchindi.
I wrote it down for you.
Alright. Is that how you say it? Oh, Mädchen. What's it called again? Hi, should I say hi everyone at Mädchen? Hi, I'm Robert Pattinson from Twilight. Oh, I mean, hi everyone at what is it again? Mädchen at the. Hi everyone at Mädchen. I'm Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
No, actually it started off in my mind as being sort of a cult movie, because everybody was aware of the fan base for the book, but we all thought it was rather small, like exclusive. And Catherine Hardwicke, the director, is typically sort of an indie filmmaker, aside from her last few movies. And it's also a very quaint story. I mean, it is a fantasy, and there are some effects and stunts and stuff, but it's very character driven. So it's not what you would think would be very commercial, especially in America. So so no, we did not expect this. Yeah. I kind of take credit for casting him. Yeah, he's a very hard worker. We were all very, very focused and intense when it came to the job. So it's funny because when you read the book, you completely put yourself in her position. So in this case, I didn't feel like it was a huge departure. I wasn't playing like a very distinct character that was very separate from myself. In order for the story to be effective, you need to be entirely open and honest and just responsive, just in the place that you're at, considering it's such a sort of otherworldly tale. And she's sort of a very typical, I think that's why people relate to her so much, and why, it's such a widespread fan base for the book, especially among girls, because she's sort of, she has very admirable but very common female qualities. She's quite strong. Well, I mean, it's just sort of the next step. It's funny because the whole story a little bit undermines the first. Edward leaves her for her own good, and to watch Bella without Edward is going to be interesting. To see her with anybody else, it doesn't really make sense. So Jacob's going to have to level up. Yeah.